But first of all, Vic, as you settle back in.
Yes, sir.
Now, we didn't get it. First of all, we got to celebrate the fact that one of our good buddies is here in the house. Vince Cortese, Cortese US. Now, you guys got to understand this man. This man is an event maker. He's a person who's, well, it's hard to describe Vince because he has his hands in so many things.
True.
But if you take a look, he has a channel. He's the one, by the way, who hooked us up with so many folks.
That's
we got to
right.
thank him.
Yes.
Mark Francis.
Yes, sir.
And the Gravity Summit,
Yes.
all because of Vince here.
That's the man right there.
This is the folks he's hanging out with. He's a happening person. He makes things happen.
Yeah.
And so we had to get him busy and going with a channel.
You guys are good.
Like a big toy. It's like a big toy.
Keep it going. That's Philly. This is conspiracy Wednesday. I'm getting fertilized right now.
Hey, bottom line is Warren Sapp wouldn't have been here if it wasn't for your efforts, man. So
We're gonna get some more folks over here.
Yeah.
I'm excited though. It started off well.
Yeah.
We're doing good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to see. Well, we're going to see because I'm going to pull up let's see if we can do it, Vic.
I know you're looking for it, man.
I'm trying to see if we can get.
Oh no! What are we doing?
That's a different one. Huh?
Wait a minute. You know what? This is the part, Vince, I have to say, this part of the show you have to enjoy.
This is what's fun. See, we're looking
Right.
at all the Cortese.
Right, when we look at
Oh.
on live stream, because there's some Cortese.
I knew it was coming. There was coming a day where I was gonna.
Yes.
My ass was gonna be in the wind.
Yep.
That's how it's going.
It's going to be there. So I just want to see what you get ready to see if you haven't seen it yet.
I probably haven't seen it.
I know.
Cortese US, everybody.
Yeah, it's in spin cycle right now, isn't it?
That's right. It has to load up.
Ooh, I'm dodging some bullets.
But because Vince is hanging out there,
Yeah.
and so much business occurs on the golf course or in the margarita pool. Yeah, there we go. See,
I'll see.
So we had to get Vince going with
Yes.
this,
Yeah.
with the channel,
Yeah,
and he's got. And what's so interesting is because of what he does, interacting with the folks as he does. Heather Clay, the famous heckler, the superhero.
yeah.
Yep.
Model, health nut, pole dancer, everything. She's a fitness guru. No, she's fine fitness guru. She actually had me down there on the ball. Y'all remember? Yeah. Had me down there on the exercise ball.
She's gonna get you to do a lot of things.
So Prince's channel is coming.
Yes, it is.
The Revolutionists for love and respect for thy fellow man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it is, man.
Yes.
Yeah, no. I mean, we all joking aside. We do joke. We can't help it. But don't let that shirt. He says Jesus saves, but he also has a profit mechanism in your back pocket, don't you?
I need this shirt because it's a reminder for me. I ain't wearing it for you people. Because throughout the day, you do got to look in the mirror and it's like, oh, that's right. There's a source where this is coming from. But
Right on.
where I'm at is I'm seeing a reform happen. I'm here in Los Angeles 14 years. And the idea of the new understanding of the market is the people have habits. And there's things within their life and their lifestyle that instead of companies making a product or a service and it's out there to be had, they become more conscious of people's habits. The ability to have what they want when they want is a crucial element in business to feed. Because
That's right.
the reality of all of the issues we now know with the internet, and it goes all the way up into the White House, is transparency. And it's like if you're a new type of business and a new type of customer service and understanding in the market is actually begun. So we're still watching the fallout of the brick and mortar. It's
That's right.
What percentage of when we went down street and shopped is that stuff going to still be here?
No, you got to get Vince. And that is an adjustment. A lot of folks are talking about. The stores are closing down.
Yes.
Best Buy is going to be a mobile store. Your bookstore is almost non-existent. Your newsstand,
Yeah.
something that was a vital thing. You would go to the newsstand and get magazines. Especially the big old Hollywood newsstand, shrinking because there's been a change in culture now. Mm-hmm. The internet has changed that.
Yes.
And a lot of what you're tapping into has to do with that change in culture.
It's interesting because Vic and I were talking about this a little bit earlier, and that is the understanding of the old dog new tricks. And a lot of people doing the haves and have not, and they need to jump into the game of the new understanding, the new line of communication, how people want to do business. It's like you're seeing angel funding being distributed differently. They don't want this monster business plan of 120 plus pages. They want a 15-page with a PowerPoint presentation and a video explanation. So it's like they're more into idea and concept than they are into details and their money will execute the deal, but it's a new arrangement of business. How it's happening, it's like a lot of people are moving on without the old establishment. So the bank, because he's tight-fisted, they don't care. The new operation is I can reach my audience on the internet. This guy's got cash like a bank's got. It's on again.
So that gets to, again, one of the events you're having, because one of the things you do, and we have been the benefit, is that Vince gets folks together.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes Vince, even in talking to Vince, says, well, I'm not even sure what I'm doing with this one. I mean, I'm looking at Vince like, what? He said, well, I'm not even sure what I'm doing with this one. I just think they should know each other. So Vince he gets people together.
Yep.
And so it acts like an enzyme, gets that whole reaction going.
Enzyme?
Yeah. You facilitate the reaction.
I'm doing a Heidi Fleiss maneuver in the business industry. Your friends got friends. Let's let our friends talk.
There you go. And, so you end up with Vince, backstage or whatever. So as part of this, we have the upcoming Malibu Mixer.
Yes.
And one thing about Vince's events, you don't always get a full description, because that's part of the enigma, the mystique.
Yeah.
That if it's a Cortese U.S. event, you have to go and be there.
Yeah.
Now, you may not be sure. You can ask what it's all about when you get there, really.
It's mixing.
But this one's a Malibu, and it's at a wonderful spot.
Yes, the venue's beautiful.
Yeah.
Man, I looked at that.
Right on the water.
Wow.
You got it's going to be outdoors. Starts at 4:30, runs till 8. Primarily entrepreneurial driven people, idea people, some angel funders. Not as much the spectacle as normal parties. Where's Tuesday? See, that's why the ladies aren't here today.
I want y'all to catch Vince vibe, because they'll see, because that's the important take-home message, right?
Right.
So when business and money is being made,
right,
check out the vibe of how it goes down. It's not like what you necessarily see.
No.
It's more like Vince here.
Right. There's a know when to hold them and when to fold them.
So we're going to be in Malibu now. Of course, now, so Vic is going to be there.
Yeah.
We're working with, hopefully, with Brandy.
Hopefully. Everybody's schedules are so tight, man.
Right.
You know how it is. It is during it's the back end of the business day.
Yes.
And when you're dealing with that, you're really crashing through people's times, but if they're coming, that means it validates you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm trying to pull some strings to get away from my usual.
I can tell
but see what I can do.
I can tell you the people who ain't gonna let you go, but I don't want to chase away your ex-girlfriend.
Well, they can wait.